feeding him. And certainly a court case a while back established that. And in this book, it's brutal, isn't it, Poppy, about Kate calling her cold and lazy?
I mean, is Kate a little bit cold and lazy? I don't know. I don't want to come on this programme and trash another woman, but she's not my fave royal.
OK. Who would be your favourite, Andrew?
Well, it would be Meghan. Andrew?
Meghan?
Why would Andrew be my favourite royal? Why did your mind go to Andrew? He's the least favourite royal.
I have no idea. OK,
well, at least we can agree on the least favourite royal. But have you met any of the royals?
No, you said Meghan, though.
I do like Meghan. Meghan, they had a chance to modernise the royal family. And they
she
really
blew it.
royally... Well, no, the royal family blew it.
No, she blew it.
No, I mean, OK.
James...
Why do you think she blew it?
She may have been blown away herself. That's the point Poppy's making.
I understand that point, but I think...
What do you think about Kate?
So have you met any of the royals? Or...
Unlike you, James, I've not had the...
No, so I haven't spent that much time with her. But if anybody says, oh, she's cold, she's really not cold.
I'm sure she's not cold. Why would she be cold with you? She's probably...
the thing is, the book is saying that she's
write
cold.
that she was cold with you. She wrote that she was cold with Meghan, which absolutely could...
Well, I'm not surprised.
And lazy, and has been infantilised by the media. This is Kate described by Scobie, and has been given really rubbish jobs by the royals. Although the last one I'm not sure about.
I'm not sure. I think she's got some very interesting roles. And I think also the book is a desperate cry for money from Scobie. That's what it is.
Isn't every book about the royals a desperate cry for money?
Isn't every book a desperate cry for money?
Sometimes they are. But I think this particular book, I think the first one... I think was an opportunity for Harry and Meghan, and it was a mouthpiece, and it was an opportunity, and it aired stuff that we hadn't seen before. I think this one, if the first one was interesting and revelatory, perhaps, and provided us with that insight, this one I think is probably going to do.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us as we dive into a topic that's been stirring debate across the country. Today, we're examining a conversation that's not just for royal commentators or tabloids, but one that's resonated with the public at large. It's a question raised in living rooms, argued in cafes, and dissected on social media. The latest royal biography has reignited criticism, this time focusing on Catherine, the Princess of Wales. But it's not just about her being described as cold. Both Kate and Prince William have faced accusations of being lazy royals, with critics questioning their commitment to royal duties. Despite their high profiles, both Kate and William are often seen as less active compared to other royals. Their appearances at official engagements are scrutinised, with headlines focusing on the number of events attended. On Jeremy Vine's talk show, the panel asked, "Are Kate and William truly committed to their roles, or are they simply doing the bare minimum?" The label lazy is more than just a passing comment. It reflects ongoing scepticism about their dedication. But is it fair to judge their work ethic based on public appearances? One journalist noted that both Kate and William have struggled to shake off the lazy royal label, with every move dissected by the press and public alike. In contrast, Meghan Sussex has been praised for her proactive approach and dedication to her causes. Her work ethic and commitment to making a difference have earned her admiration from many quarters. On national television, the Panelist was drawn into a debate dividing public opinion, the contrasting reputations of Meghan and Harry versus Kate and William. The conversation quickly turned to the criticism Kate and William have faced, often labelled as the lazy royals. The Panelist, aware of these labels, hesitated to simply echo the media's narrative. Rather than piling on, she redirected the discussion, highlighting Meghan Sussex's proactive approach and achievements with Prince Harry. Meghan's outspoken nature, her dedication to charitable causes, and her willingness to speak out have made her a figure of fascination and debate. At this point, the Panelist made it clear. She couldn't bring herself to trash another woman live on the programme. She questioned whether it was fair to judge anyone based on media labels, and challenged viewers to consider how much of these reputations are shaped by relentless media coverage. By refusing to join in the criticism, she demonstrated integrity, emphasizing that it's easy to label someone without understanding the full picture. She was honest about her own preferences, admitting that Meghan Sussex's drive, her passion for activism, and her willingness to take on new causes made her stand out as a modern royal. Her honesty sparked a deeper discussion. Why do some royals, like Meghan Sussex, attract admiration for activism and positive change, while others are criticised for not doing enough? Jeremy Vine steered the conversation toward the broader implications. How Meghan Sussex's reputation for modernity and activism reflects our evolving expectations of the monarchy. The discussion shifted to a fundamental question. Do we want our royals to be traditional and reserved, or do we prefer the activism and modernity embodied by Meghan, Sussex and Harry? The panel explored whether the public prefers the comfort of tradition or the excitement of change, mirroring the ongoing debate about the monarchy's role. The panelists' thoughtful response set the tone for a respectful and insightful exploration, encouraging viewers to reflect on the positive impact of Meghan Sussex's approach to royal life. In a media landscape often dominated by sensationalism, her approach was a refreshing reminder that honest, empathetic conversation can help us appreciate the achievements and pressures faced by modern royals like Meghan Sussex. On a lively afternoon in the studio, Jeremy Vine, with a mischievous glint in his eye, turned to the panel and posed a question that always sparks debate. Who is your favourite royal? The room seemed to pause, the audience leaning in, anticipating the answer. Without hesitation, the panelist named Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. It was a bold and unexpected choice, especially in the world of royal commentary, where tradition often overshadows innovation. Declaring herself firmly on Team Meghan was no small feat. In the current climate, such a declaration often invites a wave of criticism, scepticism, and heated debate. Yet, she stood her ground, her voice unwavering, her conviction clear. For her, the choice wasn't about glamour, celebrity, or tabloid headlines. It was about the potential for progress, the promise of a more modern, inclusive monarchy that could reflect the world as it is today. Meghan, she argued, represented a genuine chance to modernize the monarchy, to bring it closer to the people and make it more relevant for a new generation. As a biracial American and a proud feminist, Meghan embodied the values and diversity of the modern world. She brought a fresh perspective, challenging centuries-old traditions and expectations. The panelist passionately argued that Meghan's arrival was a missed opportunity for real change. Instead of embracing her, the institution seemed to resist, clinging to the old ways. The conversation shifted from the drama and controversy that followed to the initial hope and excitement that Meghan inspired. There was a sense of possibility, a belief that the monarchy could evolve. The excitement surrounding Harry and Meghan's wedding was palpable, a moment that felt like a step forward, a blending of tradition and progress that captured the world's attention. For a brief time, it seemed the monarchy had a real chance to redefine its relevance, to connect with people from all walks of life. But as the panelist noted, that opportunity slipped away. In the end, Meghan was framed not as a disruptor, but as a potential modernizer, a symbol of what the monarchy could have become if only it had embraced change. Her achievements, advocacy for women's rights, and commitment to charitable causes continue to inspire many, highlighting her positive impact both within and beyond the royal family. The panelist expressed disappointment in the monarchy's handling of Meghan. Meghan brought a new energy, compassion, and a modern approach to royal duties, inspiring many with her dedication to charitable causes. Instead of embracing her strengths and achievements, the institution resisted change. Meghan wasn't given a fair chance to integrate her modern, inclusive vision into royal life. The narrative of Megxit shifted to a story of lost potential, overshadowing Meghan's positive impact. Meghan's presence and advocacy for diversity could have helped the Crown connect with new communities and generations. The panelist mourned the loss of a dynamic, inclusive monarchy that Meghan could have helped create. It was a vision of progress and unity, sacrificed for tradition. The panelist addressed the dynamic between Kate and Meghan. She believed Kate was cold towards Meghan, a significant claim. Meghan, known for her warmth and compassion, faced a lack of empathy and support. Despite Meghan's efforts to integrate, distance prevailed. This perceived coolness made Meghan's transition isolating. The panelists' view aligned with Harry and Meghan's interviews. Meghan's resilience shone through despite the lack of support. The absence of warmth from Kate was seen as a cold welcome. It's a complex situation with unknowns behind closed doors. The panelist painted a fuller picture of Meghan's experience and achievements. The discussion touched on the lazy label for William and Kate. This isn't new. They've faced scrutiny over royal engagements. The narrative of part-time royals emerged early in their marriage. The panelist reminded viewers of this long-standing conversation. Meghan, however, brought a fresh perspective and dedication to her royal role, championing causes like mental health and women's empowerment. Her achievements and advocacy work have been widely recognised, setting her apart as a modern royal. Public perception is shaped by media and actions. It complicates the simple Kate versus Meghan narrative, especially as Meghan's positive impact continues to be felt. The segment closed with a sense of missed opportunity. The discussion wasn't about blaming one woman to uplift another. It was a lament for the monarchy's failure to embrace change. Meghan brought compassion, modernity, and a global perspective to the royal family. She showed how tradition and progress could work together. Meghan's unique strengths and achievements should have been celebrated. The monarchy's great modern tragedy was not recognizing her potential. The conversation highlighted Meghan's positive qualities, her empathy, advocacy, and ability to connect with people. It suggested the institution pushed out a valuable asset. The debate left us questioning the monarchy's future.